fact, you challenging for the league or you being the favorite to win the league is a motivation enough to go and score Tottenham Hotspurs in the London derby. So I am not shocked that Arsenal got the 4 goals against Tottenham Hotspurs. In fact, that is a motivation for them. Arsenal winning Tottenham Hotspurs by 4-1. 2 goals from Victor Gyokeres, 2 goals from Gyokeres Eze. Gyokeres Eze is on course to break a particular record. We will talk about that. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, follow us on our social media platform. Tottenham Hotspur versus Arsenal London derby reaction. Let's go straight into the video. Arsenal winning by 4-1. Am I shocked? I'm not shocked, but the way and manner the game went, that is why possibly I am a bit surprised about how the Tottenham Hotspurs boys turn up in that particular game. Don't forget, it is Hugo Tudor's first game for Tottenham Hotspurs as an interim coach, so I was expecting a different demeanor, a different energy from the Tottenham Hotspurs boys, but there's a reason why they showed up like that. There's a reason why Tottenham Hotspurs, a bit of struggled against, Arsenal. Even though we are not going to take any credit away from Arsenal, they did well. I mean, it was a fantastic performance. I think they deserved the win. But going into the game, Tottenham Hotspurs had a series of injuries. So if you check their 3-back system, the 3 centre back for Tottenham Hotspurs, it was, Mickey van der Ven, Dragusin, and then Palhinha. Palhinha naturally is a defensive midfielder, but he had to go and tackle in as a centre back, making or completing the 3-back system for Tottenham Hotspurs. So Dragusin has shown that after coming from Genoa, after coming from the Serie A into Tottenham Hotspur, he's been almost like 3 to 4 years now. He has not been able to live up to expectation. He has not been able to command the first 11 in the Tottenham Hotspurs team. And that is why, you cannot trust Dragusin going into games like this, tough games like that, where Arsenal are looking for points. Arsenal are sniffing. They are like, security dogs. Wherever the 3 point is, they are going to get it. So you can't, parade a defense like this against this Arsenal team and expect to win the game. It is very dicey if you parade defense like that. And it was evident in a game where we saw a lot of chances, a lot of balls being dashed to the Arsenal strikers, especially Victor Gyokeres. Victor Gyokeres' first goal was a dashed ball to him on a silver platter for him to exploit, the defense of Tottenham Hotspur, for him to score the goals. So most of these balls were dashed to Arsenal for them to score the goals. The only goal I can really say it was a worked goal was the Gyokeres Eze's first goal. You could clearly tell that this was a well-worked goal, and the way Gyokeres Eze scored the goal, top performance, or top goal scored by Gyokeres Eze. He has not been. It has not been rosy for him since he came to Arsenal. Ups and downs, but that's okay. I mean, you are coming from Crystal Palace to Arsenal. The expectation in Arsenal, big time. They are looking for it to win the Premier League. So coming from that to Arsenal, obviously you are going to hit some blocks because you are a player. It is not going to be all rosy every day. You are definitely going to hit some blocks, and that has always been the story when players move from smaller teams to bigger teams. Some players are also not experiencing that. For example, Michael Olise and then Antoine Semenyo moving to Manchester City. Yeah, it has been good for him, but that time will come where he will hit a block and the goals are not going to come. The performances are not going to be great. It is there. It is normal. So Gyokeres Eze, it has not been so well or so great for him since he moved to Arsenal. But I mean, scoring 5 goals in 2 London derbies for Tottenham Hotspurs is a remarkable achievement, and he is up there with the top dons. He's up there with the Robin van Persie, the Thierry Henrys, and then the lights. As you can see, the graphics on your screen. So Gyokeres Eze, all the 2 goals was brilliant. It was top goal by Gyokeres Eze. Now Victor Gyokeres is now the leading top scorer for Arsenal in this particular season. He has 15 goals. Gabriel Martinelli has 11 goals. Bukayo Saka has 8 goals. Trossard has 7 goals. And Gyokeres Eze also has 7 goals. So 7 goals for Gyokeres Eze is a bit okay. I mean, he can still, top it up. He can at least get 10 goals or at least get, some 11 goals, 12 goals. So from 10 to 12 goals for Gyokeres Eze in his first season at Arsenal. It's a good one. It is not the end of the way. It's a good one. He will improve. But Victor Gyokeres, 2 goals for Victor Gyokeres. 2 goals for Victor Gyokeres tonight. 15 goals for him. In fact, it is not the expectation of Arsenal fans. The expectation they have for Victor Gyokeres when he was moving from Sporting Lisbon to Arsenal is big. They are expecting like 25 goals, 30 goals in a season from Victor Gyokeres. So when you ask Arsenal fans, are you okay with this 15 goals? Even if he being the leading goal scorer for Arsenal, they will tell you no. I know most of the Arsenal fans, they will tell you no. That is not what they are expecting, because they are expecting more goals for Victor Gyokeres. And I think that it's about time. It's about time. Forget that he was a Brighton, academy player. Forget that he played Coventry. Forget all those things. He is coming to the Premier League and in the Championship. It is not the same. It is a different ball game altogether. So, I mean, first season, and he's doing, at least he's doing well. 15 goals. It is okay. The season, it has still not ended. I think he can get like 20 to 25 goals for Arsenal in his first season as an Arsenal, striker. So Victor Gyokeres, I think he's good. He's a good, striker. I mean, if you are a striker, you can strike balls like that. Look at his goals. Top strike by Victor Gyokeres. So I mean, it's a step in the right direction for Victor Gyokeres. Now this is what Igor Tudor, welcome to the Premier League, man. Welcome to the Premier League. This is what Igor Tudor said about Arsenal. Arsenal are probably the best team in the world right now. That is debatable, but I mean, it is not far-fetched. It is not far-fetched. Are they the best team in Europe right now? It is not far, or in the world right now. It's not far-fetched because in the Champions League, they didn't even draw a game. And they are leading the Premier League too. So, yes, it's not far-fetched, but I kind of disagree. It's quite debatable, but it's not far-fetched. They are one of the best teams in the world right now, currently, as we speak. So that is what Igor Tudor said about Arsenal. Tottenham Hotspur, I think they have a problem. And they know that. They have a problem. The injuries is also a problem. You cannot do away with the injury. Christian Romero, you cannot be suspended in games like this, but he was suspended. Mohamed Kudus injured. Odebe injured. All these guys, Destiny Udoji injured. Most of their guys were injured. So they have issues with respect to injuries. Tottenham, look at where they are on the table. They are very, 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 very closer to the relegation zone. It is not good. It is not, this is not the level of Tottenham Hotspur. This is not the level of Tottenham Hotspur. So I think they know their problems. Recently, Ange Postecoglou said something that they are not a big club. Why was he saying that? He was saying that no, the budget he brought, or the kind of players he was looking forward to bring in, they brought Dominic Solanke and then other 2 kids or other 2 teenagers. So they are not moving like a big club. If you want to be the big club, you move for the big players. And it is not French players. You don't move for French players like that. So that is what Tottenham Hotspur are going through. I just hope they will be fine. But Arsenal, Arsenal need any motivation to win these kind of games. In fact, you challenging for the league, or you being the favorite to win the league, is a motivation enough to go and score Tottenham Hotspur in the London Derby. So I am not shocked that Arsenal got the 4 goals against Tottenham Hotspur. In fact, that is a motivation for them. Winning the league alone is a motivation for them. I don't need to tell Declan Rice, you are about to win your first Premier League trophy. Gabriel, you are about to win your first Premier League trophy. Saliba, you are about to win your first Premier League trophy. Arteta, you are about to become one of the best young talented managers in the world if you win the Premier League. I don't need to tell them that. They need the motivation, and the motivation is right in front of them. And that is what they used to win 4-1 against Tottenham Hotspur. So Arsenal, they don't need to be talked to. The motivation is there for you. If you want to win the Premier League, you have to be the best. to win the Premier League. And I think they are proving that. Even though, I mean, Manchester City also won their game against Newcastle. So let's see. Man City have an outstanding game. Let's see what Man City will do. But Tottenham Hotspurs, bro, they are going into a very, 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 very tough grounds. I just hope they will be fine. I don't want them to go into relegation. I don't want that. I don't want that for Tottenham Hotspur. But there's something that is very, very, very concerning here. Touches in the opposition box. Tottenham Hotspur had 7. Arsenal had 46 touches in the opposition box. So it clearly tells you that the midfield of Tottenham Hotspur and the defense of Tottenham Hotspur was porous on the day. Very, 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 very poor on the day. But that is it, just by the way, though. This is your reaction for the London derby between Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal. 4-1 against Tottenham Hotspur in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Drop all your comment down below. If you're an Arsenal fan, do you think you can win, or you can go all the way to go and win the title? Drop all your comment down below. Let me know your comment. This is Kobo Sports Room, and this has been your reaction video for Tottenham versus Arsenal in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Click on the subscribe button, press the notification bell. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourselves, and peace.